But what we didn't review was adverbs. Could anybody please give me an example of an adverb? Please, only one, an example. What is an adverb? An example of an adverb. Because yesterday we checked only nouns and adjectives, but we didn't check adverbs. So, anybody who can
Now,
tell me?
Now is an adverb. Now de ahora.
Oh, well, yes. It's a time adverb. No, dear, but in this case, I am referring to the kind of adverbs that we have been checking here in class.
Oh, yo no estuve.
Okay. Carefully. So those kind of adverbs ending in ly. What your classmate said, which is now, yes, is correct. It's an adverb of time. In this case, we are checking some of the kinds of adverbs. So those adverbs, remember that in English are ending in ly. And remember that we usually take the adverbs from adjectives. Most of the times, we take the adverbs from adjectives. For example, the example that Jose Eduardo mentioned, the adjective is careful, and then the adverb, it will be carefully. Okay, right? Well, very quickly, let me show you some words that I need you to turn into adverbs. So please don't tell me the answers, just consider them. I will. All right, there it is. Remember that all of these are adjectives, all of them. Now, what I need you to obtain is the adverb. I just want you to show me the way you would obtain that adverb if this were an exercise, for example, like the ones that we use on the exam. So that's all what you need to do. Ready? Let me give you 1 minute, and then I will be asking for participation so you can tell me the adverb, please. 1 minute. Okay, ready?
Miss, I want the number 1.
Yeah, okay, hang on. It's because this computer is overheating. That is why I need to be really careful. Otherwise, I will be in hot water. Okay, so sorry, what was the comment?
I want the number 1, teacher.
Right, go ahead. You know what? I wish I could use a different color. Let me see if we go to a word, so we can use different colors. I love using colors. And let me see over here. All right. Now, yes, we can probably use colors. Okay, yes, dear, go ahead.
The first one is badly.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else with the second one?
Scarcely.
Okay, carelessly. Huh? All right. Next.
Easily.
Easily, that's right. Remember that when the adjective is ending in Y, we need to change it for an ILY, right? Okay, next one. Fortunate. Okay, fortunately.
Immediately.
Okay.
Faster.
Fast.
Fast what?
Faster.
It's the same, fast. Remember that fast is an exception, so we don't say fastly, not really. Okay, next one.
Noisily.
Noisily, in this case. Right, next one.
Lively.
Lively. Yeah, lively. Safe.
Suddenly.
Safely. Sudden.
Suddenly.
Suddenly.
Unexpected.
Unexpectedly.
Unexpectedly. Okay. Be very careful, please, with the syllables that the word has. Unexpectedly. Lando. You are simply changing. Amazing.
Amazingly.
Amazingly. Right. Remember, we are not mutilating the word. We are simply changing or adding or obtaining, whatever you want to call it. Mysterious.
Mysteriously.
Right. Mysteriously. So the purpose of obtaining adverbs, remember, is not mutilating the word. No. That is why we should be really, really careful with pronunciation, because the way, depending on the, believe it or not, believe it or not, depending on the way you pronounce the word is the word which is carved in our memory, and then that is the way our brain remembers the word. Oh my God, what did I do? Okay. Thank you, Vali. Yes, I know what I did. Thank you for telling me. Okay, there it is. So remember, I insist, depending on the way you pronounce the word is the way the word will be carved in our brain, will be registered in our brain. And so if you mispronounce the word, you will probably learn the wrong word. So when the exam comes, you have a lot of chances to write it incorrectly. Okay, so that is the purpose. Ready? If it's possible for you, let us repeat. Badly.
Badly.
Okay, you know what? Let us repeat only the adverb. I will be reading the adjective and the adverb, but you simply repeat the adverb. Come on, if it's possible for everyone, please. Badly.
Badly.
Carelessly.
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 Okay, remember, only the adverb. Easily.
Easily.
Fortunately.
Fortunately.
Here, I don't want to hear people saying fortunately, please. Immediately. Fast. Well, in this one, there is no problem. Noisily. Lively. Safely. Suddenly. Unexpectedly. Amazingly. Mysteriously. Okay, and remember that the adverb always classifies or always describes the way people do things. Remember that the adverb always, how can I say, qualifies the verb. For example, the woman acted mysterious or mysteriously. What do you think?
Mysterious.
Seriously?
Right, yes, of course, mysteriously, because in the end, remember, we are qualifying the verb. So how did the woman act? Mysteriously. Yes, dear.
Cuando termina así en LY, significa, o sea, como misteriosamente, ¿no?
Así es.
Ah, ok, ya.
El
Gracias.
problema, Pau, para nosotros es que nosotros en español el adverbio casi no se usa, no con esa terminación. Sí tenemos adverbios terminados en mente, ajá, pero no los usamos, o sea, nosotros seguimos usando el adjetivo en lugar de usar el adverbio. Por eso se nos dificulta en inglés, o sea, como que no nos hace mucho sentido. ¿Por qué dice la teacher que voy a usar el adverbio para evaluar el verbo? Porque eso es, o sea, si tú usas el adjetivo, tú calificas a la persona. Tú me puedes decir, the woman is mysterious.
Sí,
Pero,
no-
pero si vas a calificar la acción, entonces vas a decir mysteriously. So the woman acted mysteriously. Yes? Okay. Let me give you an example of the adjective, not the adverb. For example, this news is unexpected or unexpectedly.
Unexpected.
Okay, so here the news is, we are qualifying the noun. So this is unexpected. They were unexpected news, right? So in this case, this is not the adverb. Probably, for example, my cousin arrived. Okay, now yes, unexpectedly. That means that we didn't expect him. Nosotros no esperábamos que llegara. Así que he arrived unexpectedly. Here is the verb, look, and here is the adverb. In this case, this is not the verb. It is simple part of the adjective. Okay, well, so far so good. Hasta aquí todos vamos bien. Todo el mundo me va siguiendo.
Yes, miss.
Yes? Okay. No problems with this, so we can jump into the book. All right, then let's 27. All right, ready. Okay, here it says, we're building adverbs with ly. Let me see. Magdalene, could you please, are you there?
Yes, miss.
Thank you. Could you please, dear, some information in the box? Just read it. Information in this box.
Okay. Some adverbs are formed by adding
Adding, ly.
like to adjectives. Sometimes there is a spelling change.
For example.
Add like loud, loudly.
Okay.
Drop add like gently. Drop add highly, luckily. Likely.
Okay.
Lucky.
Lucky. Luckily.
Luckily. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, thank you very much, Madeleine. In general, the adverbs will be ending in ly. But sometimes it happens that if we have an e and then we have a consonant, a previous consonant, then we drop the final e and then we simply add ly gently. If the adjective is ending in Y, we will have to drop the final Y and then change it for an ILY. Lucky, luckily, and things like that. Well, okay, here we have some adjectives. Let me see. Maria, could you please read them all? Just read the adjective, not the adverb. The adjective, close, fine, etc., etc.
Close, final, natural, recent, easy, immediate. Immediate? Go.
Immediate,
Normal, unexpected,
unexpected,
exact, incredible, professional, extreme.
extreme, All right. And well, now I need you to obtain the adverb. Here, for example, Maria has already read the different adjectives, and all what we need to do is to add ly so we can make the adverb. Remember, extreme, professional, incredible, exact, unexpected, normal, immediate, easy, recent, natural, final, and close. Okay, so just oral. You don't need to write anything. But adverb from extreme.
Extremely.
Right, extremely. In this case, remember, we are not dropping the final E because we have only one consonant. In this particular case, we have three consonants. Look, N, T, L. So that is why we are dropping. So we can put the other. But in this case, not necessarily, because we have only one vowel, one consonant, one vowel. So it's not applicable. So we have extreme, extremely, professional.
Professionally.
Right, with double L, because even if the adjective is ending in L, it doesn't matter. You have to double the final L and then add Y, finally. I mean, professionally. Incredible.
Incredible.
Right. We drop or we shall not drop the final E.
Drop.
We drop. Thank you. Exact.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Unexpected.
Unexpectedly.
Very nice. Normal.
Normally.
All right. Should we double the final L?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Immediate.
Immediately.
Right. We should drop or we shouldn't drop the final E?
No, no drop.
No, we don't drop. Very good, Pang. Easy.
Easily.
Easily, right. Recent.
Recently.
Right, recently. Natural.
Ay, teacher, perdón, no la escuché, es que se me activó Siri.
Naturally.
Naturally. Okay, yes, natural. And then naturally. With double L or a single L?
Double L.
Right. Final.
Finally.
Finally. And the last one, close.
Closely.
Closely.
Closely. In this case, we drop or we don't drop the final. No, because this is closely. Yeah, we drop or we don't drop the final E.
No drop.
Don't drop.
Okay, right. We don't drop. So closely. Okay, well, very nice. Look, I was checking something here. Century, no. Unexpectedly. El improviso, que no lo esperaban. Okay, well, very nice. Those are, and now let us check the spelling just for you. Oops. For you to check the spelling. There it is. Right? So this is the spelling. Well done. Good for you. Okay, well, very quickly, let us take a look at these 6 sentences. Oh, well, I think we have already done it. I just messed up myself. I can't remember exactly if we did it because we did a similar one, but I think it was in the book, not in the workbook. Does anybody remember if we have already done this exercise? Because we did one very similar, but I think it was in the book and this is in the workbook. Does anybody remember?
This? No.
Fatima, okay. Eduardo? Eduardo? No? Okay, that's good. Because,
Yes,
okay, thank you. Because I think we did one similar to this, but it was in the book, not in the workbook. All right, so I want you to choose one. Volunteers, nor victims. This time, victims, no. I need volunteers. Come on. Choose one, the one that you prefer, and tell me. Number 1?
The third one.
Okay. Thank you, Paul. So Paul will be reading the third one. Any volunteer for the first one? Let me show you the whole exercise so you can appreciate it. Let me give you 1 minute. Paul has already mentioned number 3. So number 3 is book. 4.
Number 4.
Number 4? Okay. Yikes, this coffee is cold. It tastes horrible. Did you know that when you are using sense verbs, for example, taste, you don't say horribly. You simply say taste is horrible.
Miss, I want the number 5.
All right. Fine. Welcome. Any volunteer for number 1, please? Don't let me die alone.
Me, teacher.
Thank you, Victor. That's very kind of you. Did you know, Victor, that you did a very good job on your exam? Okay. Well, 2. Victor is reading 1, 2. None. Nobody? Really?
Maybe.
Okay. Oh, thank you, dear. Well, Victor, you begin. Oh, wow. You surprised me. Yes, Victor, come on, you begin, dear.
Okay. When I saw the shark, I felt extremely frightened.
Frightened. Okay, let us check. I felt extremely frightened. Very nice. 2. Thank you, dear.
We've had lots of visitors. I think it's immediately.
Really? I would say unexpectedly.
Unexpectedly.
I think it's recently.
Probably immediately, but I'm not sure, guys.
Recently.
Okay, not even yo, not even me. Chicos, eso es para que vean que la teacher no se aprende el libro de memoria, ¿eh? Y yo también hay ejercicios que no he hecho. We have had lots of visitors recently. Pues sí, pero fíjate que también nos podría quedar immediately. Ajá, o el unexpectedly, ¿por qué no? Entonces el unexpectedly es así cuando te llega la familia y tú no los esperaba. Y tan es así que el refrigerador lo asaltan y tú no te lo esperabas. Bueno, ok. 3.
Jack always works in a very easily way.
Okay, probably. I don't know, in a very easy way.
Natural.
Okay, in a very natural way. Well, okay. All right, 4.
We need to arrive at exactly 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Or maybe immediately.
I think it exactly would be better. Exactly. Probably immediately after. That would be immediately after 1 o'clock. Okay, that makes more sense. But exactly at 1 o'clock. Yeah. 5.
Sue is the name. Sue.
So,
Sue. Sue underwater photos are just incredible.
I would say incredible, right? Because here you don't have a verb. This is as
Incredible.
an adjective. Are just incredible. Yeah, that one. Remember that every single time you have the verb be like this, it is more likely to see the adjective, not exactly the adverb. The adverb in the rest of the normal verbs, but with the verb be, no, not really. Okay, 6. No, yes, I think it's this. Anybody?
There were a lot of cars, but sorry, but to our surprise, we were able to park surprisingly.
No, dear, I would say easily.
Uh,
We were able to park easily because, look, despite the fact that there were a lot of cars, to my surprise, so we were able to park easily. I'm afraid it's easily. That is wrong. Chicos, quiero que consideren esta frase de aquí. To our surprise, para nuestra sorpresa. Entonces, ¿cómo le diríamos para mi sorpresa?
My.
Entonces le vamos a
To
decir
my surprise.
to my surprise, así es. Esos son tipos de palabras jóvenes que no las pueden aprender más que porque alguien se las muestre o las aprendamos de un texto así. De otra forma, no las podemos traducir literalmente. Entonces, váyalas acumulando y sobre todo en los writings, si tienen la oportunidad de usarlas, úsenlas. ¿Para qué? Para que levanten el nivel y la calidad de su writing. Entonces, que en el próximo writing, si se presta, y para mi sorpresa, todas mis respuestas estuvieron correctas. Y acuérdense, si llevamos verbo to be, es más común de usar el adjetivo, no el adverbio. Entonces, to my surprise, all the answers on the exam were correct or correctly. ¿Qué le pondrían?
Correct.
Correct. Porque estamos llevando verbo to be.